Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, let me get everything finish up setting up here. Hi, Angie. Hi, Peggy. All right. Okay. Hey, hey, Peggy. We're gonna be looking into the UFO stuff because I got that one first. We had that one done first, Peggy. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm just pulling up the other page. I can't use the BitTube videos. It goes against the terms and service on YouTube, and we don't need the channel to be suspended. So I had to do a little bit more researching on stuff. And what I got, a lot of it's going back. What I've looked for, a lot of it's going back to last year of 23. So yeah, what I'm seeing is a lot of that, and then oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Peggy. And I misunderstood you, sweetie. That was my fault. I misunderstood you then. But they were really neat. I wish I could show them on here because those are really interesting. Hi, Angie, Sissy. You guys okay? I know Anna wrote me earlier. Oh, wishful thinking, sorry. I'm so used to calling her by her real name when I talk to her backstage. Okay, this is. Oh, okay. Is everything okay now? Okay. This is from NASA, from the NASA team. It's saying UFO team says over 800 incidents have have been reported. Okay. Hey, I wrote Anna. I wrote wishful thinking a quick note, and I asked Faber. I don't know if she saw my text or not. Okay, it says. Okay, it says to infinity and beyond. This is what they're saying on the UFO stuff. It says Bart Simpson balloons and ragu microwaves ovens lunches were not topic we thought would we thought would be brought up today. But when the topic of UFOs is being talked about, anything can happen. It's been a wide-ranging discussion today. And this is, mind you, this is back in May 31st of 2023. Okay, yeah, discuss, and anything can happen. It's been a wide-ranging discussion today from the team at NASA, and one that is truly fascinating. If you were hoping there would be some concrete proof that aliens exist, we didn't get it today, which we all know the way everybody's been talking, there's possibility. We'll look at Area 51, which we're going to pull that up too. They have it there. I mean, they've been busted out there. Okay, but didn't get today. But we learned a lot about the sheer scale of what scientists are doing as they monitor for potential unidentified anomalies, phenomenal UAP, which is short for unidentified anomalies, and the other word. NASA is hoping to release its report in July. Today's page was edited by Brandon Livestay and Jamie Whitehead. The writers were Sam Hancock, Mayu Christine or Cursono, I guess, Gabrielle Barney, and Bernard DeBusman Jr., and Eugene Ben. You can catch up the big moments from today's NASA event here, which I will share this link in the stream here. That way, if you guys want to check it out and you see this is legit, check it out yourself. You guys can read it yourself if you want to. Okay. Then down below, it says a look at what's been happening. A televised meeting of a panel set up by NASA has come to an end after telling us their report into the science of identifying anomalies, UAP, will be published in July. Here's a look at some of the takeaways, which is stigma, which you're saying we were told there's widespread public interest in the subject, but researchers believe that UAPs are underreported due to the stigma attachment to them. On that note, Dr. Nicola Bach spoke of the online abuse scientists studying the topic face, which she said was disheartening. Now visualize. Now, this is coming, it's like I said, this is coming from NASA itself. Visualize the graph below, which you'll see it if you click on the link. The graph below showed us the tens and sightings of UAPs defined by NASA as observations of events in the sky that cannot be identified as aircraft or known natural phenomena. Oh, I see Angie. Hey, Sissy.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah. Let's just say my ceiling was raining.
Oh, no.
And I do not feel like cleaning it up tonight.
No, just relax, and you can do it tomorrow. If it ain't, if it's nothing that's gonna, hurt, hurt and injure anything.
No, we got it.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Oh, I forgot to tell her to look at the message you sent because she was
Yeah,
kind
send
of
her a message asking a favor.
because she was messing around with me helping.
Ah, yeah, kind of picking out Peggy's story that she's been posting and stuff. She's been helping out, and I figure we might as well I could start on this tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the UFOs I've been reading here from from BCC, but it's from the NASA site.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to see here what NASA's saying about it, because of course if we go, I'm going to also pull up the Area 51 because that's one of the places where they keep all the secret stuff.
I
Okay, let's see.
wasn't supposed to know about that.
Say that again, sweetie.
I said I thought we weren't supposed to know about all that.
No, they're trying to cover it up again.
Oh,
And the problem is, I know plenty of people that fly aircrafts and stuff, and they've actually seen it with their own eyes. So the government can try to hide stuff, but they ain't gonna stay hid for long. Ugh,
true.
yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let me read this next paragraph here. Needle in the haystack. The All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office has collected about 800 events over about 27 years, which would be 28 now. Science journalist Nada Drake told the meeting, adding the issue like trying to find a very slender needle. Okay, you're gonna add your 2 cents too, sugar.
Hi, baby.
That's Angie. Sugar, that's Angie.
Hi, sugar.
She's adding her 2 cents in tonight.
Me.
Okay, adding the issues was like trying to find a very slender needle in a very big haystack. Life beyond Earth. The planetary's scientist David Grinspoon explains how sightings of anomalous events, such as anomaly gases, could well prove there are signs of life beyond what is currently known, highlighting their importance. Oh, that's interesting. And then it says US UFO versus Bart Simpson. I don't know why they're putting Bart Simpson into this. There was also conversation around the Scott importance of scientists debunking potential UFO sightings, as well as providing them. Scott Kelly, a former astronaut and pilot, recalls flying near Virginia Beach on one occasion when a colleague became convinced we flew by a UFO. I didn't see it. We turned around. We went to look at it. it turns out it was Bart Simpson, a balloon, he said. Wow. This one's gonna make you laugh. What do you do if you discover aliens? The panel is being asked what they think should be done if they find out there are extraterrestrial beings. Has that been discussed by the panel as a group? David, you know, Grinspoon from NASA says it's not in their remit, but if they did discover aliens, they would share what we find. Bull crap!
Yeah,
That's a bunch of bull crap because government doesn't share anything until it gets leaked out.
exactly.
They're crazy. And this is all from last year. NASA media conference on UPA begins. NASA is now holding a media conference about research into the identifying anomalies. We'll be hearing from NASA Dan Evans and David Sparrow again. We'll update you if anything new, and that's where it stops. So there's that article. I can X that one out.
They're never gonna let us know anything that's going on. One, because they don't want to panic the public, and two, they're just not gonna tell us.
Yep. Well, hell, they didn't want to say too much. Well, hell, when they oh, what was that? When the Northern Lights, when the sun burst, and they said about the Northern Lights, they were trying to hide that. Or how they were trying to hide that one meteor that was supposedly coming towards the Earth too.
I,
So
I
yeah,
didn't
they
know
go ahead.
meteor. Oh, I was gonna say I didn't know anything about any meteor.
Yeah, it was like there's a meteor out there. They're calling it me. I think they're calling it like meteor C or D, and it's supposed to be bigger than the other ones, and it's supposed to be coming for coming down to Earth, hit Earth.
Oh no.
That's what they're trying. That's what scientists are trying to say, and the government's trying to twist it around. I'll listen to the scientists first before I listen to our own government.
Yeah, true.
They're the ones that investigate the stuff. They're the ones that are always they're studying the universe and stuff. So I would believe them first. Oh hey, how you doing, Todd? Hugs.
Oh, I can't even see the chat the way I have this.
What are you on your phone?
Tablet actually for once.
Tablet. You should be able to see chat.
Yeah, it was the way. It's because it's my tablet.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those government tablets that have its own Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Speaking of tomorrow, if you guys are free, before we start the show, I want to get you set up on for in here. Okay.
Okay.
And we got to do that a little bit earlier because that way if you're having trouble, which if Nuckins is listening, Nuckins needs to get in here because I want to do both of you at the same time tomorrow. Because she's already hooked up. It's just that she's not understanding that she's got to press on the string yards to the drop down to the Fireflies one. Because if you don't do that, you ain't gonna be able. You'll only have 20 hours. You won't have the unlimited. How you doing, Todd? Todd. Okay, let's see here. Um, See, they're not bringing any of the new updates in, what I've been hearing.
So wait a minute, what have you been hearing?
I've been seeing where they said that they had saw another UFO, and it actually supposedly crashed. Now, I don't know if they took it to Area 51 or if they took it over to Area 53 or 56.
I know there was a sighting. I didn't know it crashed.
Yeah, there was one that crashed that the media ain't even talking about, which is ticking me off because that's not like the media.
Yeah, I
Okay,
heard about it through social media.
the government's trying to say that what everybody heard about is because of the China balloons. And that, what I've seen and heard, that's not the China balloon. And that was reported last year on February 16th of 23.
Like I said, I remember hearing that one was spotted, but I didn't hear about it crashing, and I didn't pay much attention to it. What do you think you're doing? No, man, no, you were playing in that nasty water. Get off my bed. Nope, instead she's gonna go right in between my legs and go to sleep.
Okay. And here's another thing that's interesting that I found. There are, besides Area 51, there are other places, at least 15 mysterious places like Area 51 that the government is trying to keep as a secret. Let's see, this report says, and this report is from back in July 26th of 2019. This was the last post, and they haven't updated for a while. So this one says, there's no denying that Area 51 is one of the strangest places in the world, but it's not the only strange place in the world. Turns out there are actual loads of places like Area 51 scattered across not just the United States, but entire world. Mysterious places, places you're not allowed to visit, places whose functions remains absurd, places that factor permanently in a conspiracy or theory ghost story, or two, or places that are just plain weird, or sometimes all the above. Area 51 was been something of an open secret for decades. But in 2013, the United States government finally acknowledged it for the first time, which I remember that. It's been back in the news again lately due to the whole storming of Area 51 thing. But even though the Facebook event encouraging us to gather en masse at the government facility and Neutron Run, New, Nartru Run, straight at it in order to see them aliens. It's nothing more than a joke that got way out of hand. Seriously, don't storm Area 51. It's also had the effect of getting folks interested in the place again, and in others, similar kinds of locations as well. I should be clear right off the bat that you shouldn't try to visit most of these places. The ones with restricted access are off limits for a reason, with safety, privacy, and liturgy among the issues coming into play. Some of them thought you can arrange tours of or at least drive or in some cases sail by, but proceed at your own risk, even if you're able to make a perfectly legal visit to somewhere like, say, Hola Baku. Okay, that's a strange place. I never heard that before.
Yeah, me neither.
Hashma Island. Okay. You might end up with more than you bargained for. Oh, okay, that's new. Not for nothing are the places largely considered um for forbidden. Okay, Bahama Grove, California. Oh no, Bohannon Grove, California is another site. Okay, it says about 75 north of San Francisco lies a 2,700-acre campground tucked in among the bears and redwoods of Northern California. At the campground center is a lake, which was made by artificial means. Over the lake is what's known as the old the owl shine. A huge wooden owl overlooks a tier outdoor stage, but unless you're rich, powerful, and male, you'll probably never set eyes on the camp or see the cremation of care. Ceremonies performed before the owl shrine each year, or witnesses whatever shenanigans the members of the camp's secretive group get up to for the 2 weeks during the summer. They're in residence there every year. The Bahama Grove, you see, isn't for likes of us, more mortals. And the Bahama Club admits new members only rarely by invitation and a great cost. We're talking about $25 million for initial fee just to freaking visit that place, to actually go in and tour. But you have to be a male. The women can't step foot on that area.
Why?
Oh, well, back then, they in the army, military, and everything else, all they wanted was men, no women. They didn't want the women joining. To this day, they're still fighting about it.
Damn, that's fucked up. Cause now we can fight alongside of them.
Yeah, but this area in California, they don't want no women stepping foot on it. That's they can go up to the owl shrine. They could do like the marriages, whatever. But beyond that, they can't go. Although the rules of the Bahama Grove are meant to prohibit businesses, dealings, and shop talk while you're there, countless deals and decisions have been made among its members over the century and a half. Both the Grove and the club have been around. Security naturally is tight, so tight that any hope you might have of trying to sneak in to see it should probably be put to rest before you even try. Wow.
Don't you remember what happened when they tried it the last time?
Yeah, I was over in Area 51, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Oh, where did they get? They did get put in jail for a night, and they ended up with a $2,000, no, $2,500 fine because they stepped over the thing.
Yeah,
Damn well lucky that they didn't get shot.
that's what everybody else was saying.
Jesse Ventura went there. He did conspiracy theory on TV. He went there, and he had even a tour guide. And the tour guide said you cannot step over that. He says, "Well, I'm the former governor. Governor, I should be able to step over that." And they said, "Nope. Even if you're as the governor, they will shoot you on sight." Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, what are they doing there besides making weapons of destruction? What else are they doing down there? You know, are they messing around with the UFOs, aliens? Who knows? I mean, it's like I said, we all know there's aliens because it's been proven.
Something about this seems really fishy.
Yeah. Okay. The next place is number 2 is the Raven Rock Mountain Complex in Maryland. Oh my God, I went through it almost. That's up by Skyline Drive. They have it hidden back in there. You're probably familiar with Camp David, the Frame Royal Retreat for Presents. Yeah, it's over between that and the other place. As Google Maps describes it, it's located at Conchinin Mountain Park, which is Skyline View, in Hovers, Maryland. But you might not know about the Raven Rock Mountain Complex. Despite its proximity to Camp David, it's just 12 miles away. Built between 1951 and 1953. And it says, "Hi there, Cold War." In percentages. And did I share this one? No, I didn't share this one yet.
Man, people are still finding secret bunkers from back
Oh,
then.
yeah. The
Still,
government wants to keep on hiding stuff. Other people are going to find it and they're going to get exposed.
because this person bought a house and they didn't even know it was in there until they were cleaning the place up and they were like, okay, this has a room that we didn't see before.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out it was a bunker.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no. 'Cause
Hang on.
you don't know what could be in that bunker when you open it up.
Exactly. You never know.
Shoot, you might find the old tenants in there.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Who knows? Okay, despite its proximity to Camp David, it's just 12 miles away. Built, I already read that, built in 1951-53, and it's inside their Cold War. It's officially a U.S. military installation. What is mostly exists for, though, is an alternative seat of government should anything ever happen that might require it. Ooh, that's interesting. Basically, it's a bunker, a huge, massive bunker built literally inside a mountain for maximum security. It's where the Department of Defense intends to go if the Pentagon were ever destroyed. It's where Dick Cheney was evacuated to on 9/11.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I heard there was a bunker or tunnel or something inside Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, there is. There is. And they actually have an office set up inside of it. And although, as Atlas observes a note, you're perfectly within your rights to drive up to the barbed wire or take a picture from afar of the communications antenna.
You
That's
go
as
past the.
close as you'll ever get to the Raven Rock Mountain Complex. Wow.
Even 51, you're not supposed to go past the fence.
Yep. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to stay on the road, on the dirt road.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go past the fence.
Which brings me up to another question. They have these secret buses going in and out. Scientology is a secret community. And we've seen the buses from Scientology. Do they have Scientology? I know they have Scientology out there. Is that being used for, are they working for Area 51? That, brings up a good point.
They're dipped in everything.
It brings up a question because of how, secret they are. Oh, you're going to love this one. And this is probably half of the reason why we're fighting with Russia, too. Number 3 is Metro -2, Moscow, Russia. We actually have a bunker over in Russia. Wow.
Right?
Okay, it says, like many modern cities, Moscow has a subway system that helps millions of people get around the city every day, unlike a lot of modern cities. However, Moscow also alleged has an alternative subway system, a secret one said to have been built during Stalin's time in power and still operates by a main directorate of special programs and the Ministry of Defense today. Whoa. Those who believe in it call it Mantra-2. So as not to confuse it with the actual Moscow Metro, supposedly longer than the regular Montreux 2, is said to connect a number of negotiable locations or notable locations throughout Moscow. The the president that's there now, the Federal Security Service headquarters, the airport being Ku-2, and subterranean towns called Ramskinsky, among others groups of urban explorers who call themselves diggers, have said they located entrance to the Moscow-2 or Montreux-2, sorry guys, and explore it intensively. But the existence of the alleged system remains largely unconfirmed. The Russian government has never officially acknowledged it, and most officials will deny knowing anything about it if you ask them. Still, though, the rumors persist. It's quite the story after all. Wow. So that explains why the United States is being so freaking hard on them. And they're attacking us. That's not really what's going on, but we do have a bunker over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not the only thing I was that Russia or Germany. I can't remember which one. That's,
That one was Russia.
there's some things I heard about, like like with you know, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and a certain somebody's body.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that. But they explained the reason why we'll never get to see his body, and the reason why they're keeping it, or one, is supposedly lost,
Yeah.
and two, the YouTube channel was explaining why we would probably never get to see it anyways, and why they never gave him an actual grave.
Well,
They
wait a minute. I thought his body was on display in a case,
wait,
where it's at a museum.
wait, which one are you talking about?
The one that you're talking about. I thought that one was on. I thought that one was on a display in a museum. I mean, the
Ooh,
body full tacked together.
I don't know what I can and can't say on here, so I'm really trying to like dance around the actual word.
I know, hun. I mean, it's the truth.
I mean,
And we know YouTube don't like us saying about truth, but hey,
I'm talking about the leader of the Yahtzees.
okay, that's a different person then, or a
Yeah,
different one then.
apparently
Hmm,
body's been was passed around. We'll never get to see it. It's quote unquote lost
I doubt that.
between the Americans, the Germans, and the Russians. Nobody can agree on who grabbed and stole the body.
Who knows? I mean, Russia could have grabbed it and tried to blame us in Germany. Who knows?
But they said it's a good thing because we'll never get to see the body anyways. Because if they would have gave him a proper burial, then it would have just got defaced
Right.
and probably dug up because you know grave robbers are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got number 4. The
Although I
pa-
find
we
most of
got
what
the Paviglia or Pagania. I can't pronounce that word. Italian in Italy, or island in Italy, and
what I
this island all by itself.
what's the name of the island?
I'll spell it. It's Pogeglia.
Fugilia. Fug- Fugilia?
Paviglia. That's what it sounds like.
Fugatti?
Not sure, but
My
Paviglia sounds like it. Sounds like it.
I haven't spoken Italian since I was little.
Yeah.
My pronunciation's off.
Well, anybody that sees the replay, let us know. Okay, here we go. It says between the Italian cities of Venice and Lido or Lido or Lido, there's an island that's been abandoned for more than 50 years. Officially, it's called, well, the Pagilia, but you might hear it spoken of from time to time as the Plague Island.
Oh yeah,
That's where that is.
I've heard about that.
So did I. And matter of fact, oh, who was over there? Scariest places on earth when they were doing a segment, they had people they were doing a challenge. There's 3 people on there, they all left before the 24 hours were up.
Oh yeah, because them plague places are bad.
Yeah, well, as haunted as it is on that island, yeah.
If it had a place where you can heal or help anybody who's had a plague, most likely it's haunted.
Yep.
Most old plague hospitals are haunted.
Yep. Well, that's gonna be where I'm gonna do a haunted thing on probably Wednesday, maybe. Unless Nuckins decides to get her when she wants them, we'll just throw it in her show.
I'm surprised she's not on today.
She'll be in then. She'll probably be in then. She usually comes in at 9 my time. It'll be 10 your time.
Okay.
Yeah, she had therapy today, and so she usually rests. Okay. That's been abandoned for more than 50 years. Officially, it's called, yeah, and I already read that, the Plague Island. The first historical, uh, uh whatever that word is, dates back to 421. Wow, that's how many that's how many people were on that island?
What, 41?
No, 421.
Oh shit.
But although it was merely residential for many centuries, it became something else in the late 18th century. A place
Mhm.
to quarantine people sick with the plague and other highly contagious illnesses. It later became a psych hospital, but after the facility closed in 1968, the island was vacated and has remained as such ever since. Wow. Okay, let's see here.
Wait, spell the island again?
Poveglia.
Okay, it's in Venice, Italy.
Okay. Prevent. Okay. I'll let you say the word when I come up to it. Oh,
Indigo.
listen to this. It went up for auction in 2014, but although one bid was accepted, the deal automatically didn't go through. Hmm. A grassroots movement has been attempting to save and rehabilitate the island in recent years. However, this movement too has yet to see significant gains. You can't really land on that.
I got it. I know how to pronounce it now.
Okay,
Pug- oh shoot, I just had it. Paveglia.
Pavaglia. Okay. These
Pavaglia.
days, these days, due to the ruined structure and buildings still standing on the island, it's not safe, but you can take a boat trip around it. A tour company in Bent's called Classic Boats. Bent's has a tour on a beautifully constructed transitional Bainton boat that starts in
There's tours.
it starts in Corsa and spends
Oh,
about a half hour passing around Les Lezik.
I gotta go on my computer. I'm about to lose power.
Okay, okay, hon. I'll bring you back up then. Okay. Okay, Lazito. I'm not good. Where's Frenchie? What's up, FG, when we need her? She speaks Italian. Benequicho, and then circles that name that she said for an hour before returning you home. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, let me go back into here and get Max. And hey, Max. Maxie Max. Max. Unmute yourself. Max, you gotta unmute yourself, honey. Oh, Max, are you there? Do I need to get the whatchamacallit? Just in case someone's playing games. Till I hear him talk. Okay. All right, and that's Angie coming back up. Hi, Angie. I have the thing up right now till I hear Max talk.
Okay.
Up, and he left.
My tablet died, so.
Oh, there he is. Max.
Did you know it
You hear
also
me?
Now I can hear you.
Hi,
Hi, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I just got my tax refund.
Cool.
Ooh.
Kind of splurged a little bit. I gotta go do something.
Ah,
I bought a $250 headset, and now that I'm using it, I love it. Right, it connects to my phone, PS5, everything. Like everything. It's like $250 though. It's an Astro 30.
oh wow.
But I went and looked at my account. I'm like, damn. Okay. Now I'm about to go return it.
Is it say, can you spare and send your aunt a $10 bill or $10
What do you need?
soda?
I need 30.
You'll get it back on the 28th when I get paid.
Yeah, Social Security and all that, right?
Huh? Do you have Cash App, Max?
Yeah,
Just send it through the Cash App.
because I got $1,300 on the 17th, and now I have 580.
Damn.
I did get something down.
Cool.
Kelly wanted some. I told her no.
Yeah.
I wanted because I'm getting 1,300. I'm supposed to get another like 200 and 300 from state. I wanted to take a plane to Michigan, hang out with my friend,
Yeah.
or go down and see you guys again.
Cool.
Is that a bad idea?
No, it's not a bad idea as long as it's like I said, as long as you're prepared and stuff.
That's working a little bit now. I got about 3,000.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been saving the last year and a half.
Cool.
Well, yeah,
I said if you could spare that, I'll pay you back on 28th.
I got you, Jen. I heard about Dwight. Dan was telling me 2 days ago or something.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk. I'll talk to you offline. That I ain't talking on here.
I just say because I'm gonna miss him. If I do come over, you won't be there.
Yeah. Well,
He'll
he'll come over and visit, but
Yeah. Call me after stream.
yeah. We'll talk about it offline, okay? About that one. And we're just looking. I'm looking like all the different places that is hidden that are like Area 51.
Oh, did you know that island used to also house a at one point was a mental institution where they used to torture
Yeah, it was
patients?
yeah, it was a psych hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of fucked up. That is very fucked up.
Here's where we could send the pedos and the murderers. Send them over there on that island. They ain't gonna live very long. Drink. I drank like 3 20-ounce bottles today. Water
Oh
bottles.
wow.
Water bottle. I made water bottles.
Oh, I was about to say wow.
I haven't.
That's
I haven't
still
had
a lot of water.
Yeah. And it's like dropping my sugar. I like been munching on cookies. Keep my sugar up.
Give me a minute.
What? Anyway. So we just been trying to get stuff done here. I go next week to get it's almost like a sleep, it's not a sleep study, but it's almost like a sleep study, except for you're awake, and they're gonna see if they're gonna see what's going on, see if I'm having silent seizures.
Yeah.
And I found out from my mom, they were trying to test it on me when I was little, but I wouldn't stay still enough to let them put the stuff on my head, the electrodes. So they never found out if I was having those when I was little. So to this day, there's a possibility I've been always having silent seizures without realizing it.
Yeah, but that's how kids are, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is Christopher doing all right?
He actually got a reward. He for honor student for not missing a day of school.
That's good.
I know you hear Tabby, sugar.
Very quickly, Whisper wants to say hi.
Hello.
Hi, Sissy.
Hi. Just clean out my room. We have to get something tomorrow. So I'm cleaning up.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And she's probably coming on.
Oh, okay. Cool. Ask her, does she want me to fire up her side?
Huh?
Ask her if she wants me to fire up her side.
Do you want her to fire up your side? Not yet.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Her mind's going in 107 different directions at the moment.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Breathe.
I am.
Where's those other guys at? There was that one dude that spoke, the Canadian dude.
Oh, Jason's in bed because he's got to work tomorrow. He's an hour ahead of you, and he's like 2 hours ahead of me.
Okay.
And Slash, I don't know. I don't. He's not watching right now, so he's probably busy with his wife. His wife just got done doing radiation and all that stuff, so he's probably taking care of her.
What is she doing?
His wife had to go through radiation. They found the lump and stuff, and they're just making sure she doesn't have cancer. So far, everything came back negative for the cancer, but since they found that, she just finished her last treatment this past Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as for Christopher, yeah, he's all right. It's just he has his moments.
Yeah, but he's always had his moments. But I want to know if he's hitting his mom still. I don't like that.
No, he actually backed off of that because his mom did let the therapist know, and was psych doctor, and she looked at him and told him point blank, if you're going to be doing that, you're going into an after school program. So he's been. I mean, he'll test a little bit, but he doesn't touch her anymore. He just argues with her now. At the moment. So, but he's really clingy. I mean, he's that clingy. It's like she can't go anywhere without him being up her butt, and he's going to be 14 years old this year. So we're trying. She's trying to get him to break that habit.
Yeah, that's pretty much a good habit to break.
Yeah. He's like with his mind, he's thinking as of a 6 and 7 year old in his mind, development wise. So
That was actually kind of angering. Like, why would he do that to his mom?
he likes when he told his doctor that he likes seeing her being mad. And he likes having his mom and dad fighting.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. It is one of those things. But he hasn't, from what I understand, lately he has not tried that, so yeah. I'm happy for that. And I'm happy he got a reward. So that should kind of encourage him to keep
Like behaving.
keep
Positive
behaving, yeah.
affirmations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We did that with my little brother.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk her into letting Chris do the Special Olympics. For the summer camp.
Oh, what does he have?
Huh?
What does he have?
He's in special ed classes. He can they do the Special Olympics. He has autism, Asperger's. They got to test him to see maybe he has bipolar. We don't know yet. And there was another thing too. He has where it's a behavior problem. I forget what they diagnosed it as. That he's defiant of anybody having to follow by the rules.
Oh,
But-
I've heard of that, but I can't remember the name of it. It was like some affirmation, or not affirmation, abbreviation thing.
Yeah. I can't think of what the name is of it.
Because our friend had.
I'm gonna be right back. Real quick.
All right.
And see, the medical stuff around special needs gets confusing because now there's parts of ADHD that apparently crosses over into autism. So they're saying a lot of girls got misdiagnosed. And it's just weird.
Yeah. He's had autism. He has a little bit of Down syndrome too. At
That's
least
what
that's
my
my
brother
observation
has,
of it.
autism.
My observation from it.
My brother
Okay.
has I think he's severe, like classic, severely classic.
Mm-hmm.
Which means at this point he's actually now living on his own.
Oh,
He's
that's
just
good.
not allowed to have an apartment with the stove in it.
Well, that's good.
But it's a building where it's like all special needs people and there's
Oh, that's
council.
cool.
Yeah.
Long as he's getting treated right.
But they get their own separate apartments.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. He comes and goes as he wants.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Here they have. I mean, I don't know about here, but back home there, they had like different different, adult groups that are special needs, and they were actually living in the house. We just had to help them with everyday, the everyday living, like chores and all that. Back when I worked with them.
Yeah, see, he had like other setbacks too, like a heart murmur, ADHD,
Yep, he has that too. Christopher
and
has that.
he's half deaf.
Okay. I know how that feels.
But completely says he does not want a hearing aid.
When I was little, they were gonna try to. Well, at the time when I was little, they weren't gonna do the hearing. My right ear is totally gone. Hearing, and my left ear is starting to go. So
They tested him for a cochlear. I don't think he qualified. They tested him for a hearing aid. He did qualify, but then he kept trying to rip the thing off.
oh, that's not good.
He didn't like it. So we just said, you know what?
They want to do the implant on me. I gotta get they want the implant on me, which they said would be easier for me to have that than the regular hearing aids. But the insurance won't cover it, so I'm trying to go through this one place that's supposed to be helping. It's supposed to help out anybody that's in need if they fall underneath the criteria.
Cochlears are cool. Just be careful of low trees.
Yeah.
Because it is essentially still a wire that's going from like your brain to where it needs to be. So
yeah,
a tree branch can just scoop it up.
Wow.
Because they come off. The implant that they're putting in your head is just the magnetic machine part to it.
Yeah.
That it's like two different parts.
Yeah. Well, what it's going to do is whatever I can't hear out of my right ear is going to be stronger out of my left.
Yeah. My mom explained that all to me when I was little, when he needed it.
So, yeah, I mean, it's weird.
And if I showed you a picture of this little boy from when he was little to now, you would not recognize him. Tell me how this little boy came out like a 10-pound turkey. And somehow now he's skinnier than anybody.
There might be a problem with it. Could be, don't hold me to it. I'm not no doctor. It could be a thyroid, or he could be anorexic.
No, apparently he just got really good genes that somehow missed me.
Well, if it's in if you have your family line, if anybody in your family has trouble with that, he picked it up through that.
Yeah, it's from his dad's side.
Way back, and it go way back to your great grandparents and stuff.
He was a 10-pound baby.
That's a big baby.
She had to get a C-section with him.
Holy smokes! Oh,
yeah.
When I had my son, he was 8 pounds 5 ounces.
Which is funny because I came kind of small. He must have picked up that weight 7 years later.
And he was 21 inches long.
I think that's about average though.
Yeah. My grandson,
I think average for a baby is about 6 to 8 pounds. 21.
Now my grandson, he was 8 pounds. What was it? 8 pounds 3 ounces, and he was 21 inches long. I told my son, I said, "What? 21 inches long is right. He's 2 off or 1 off on your or 2 off on the weight."
Man, I was a small baby.
I was a preemie. I was born a month and a half early.
I swear I shouldn't have been a Halloween baby.
Yeah. Okay, you want to continue with this?
Yeah, let's do this.
It's interesting. Okay, number 5 is the Salboard Global Seed Vault. Wow, this one has never been talked about. Personally, I can't think of the Salboard without thinking of the. Wait a minute. Sorry, I apologize. I'm yawning.
That's all right.
The His Dark Material series, but Alice. There are no actual armor bears living on this Norwegian. Oh wow, all the way out there. Norwegian.
Norwegian?
Yeah, there we go. Norwegian. In the real life. One of the things that there is, though, is the almost importance. The Salboard Global Seed Vault, an impressive facility built into the side of a sandstone mountain. It acts as backup storage for the. Hi. Hey, Betty.
That's why I was saying hi.
Okay.
I had to look
Yes.
over at my phone.
Whispers will be on tonight.
Oh, Whisper's gonna be on tonight.
Okay, cool. I miss Whispers.
She said cool. She's accidentally said your name at least twice already.
As long as I don't say the last name.
Oh, it's fine. I've accidentally said it a bunch of times and she's had to correct me.
He had name on YouTube, so hey.
Well, my screen name is like my nickname anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name before, so.
My screen name is actually my nickname.
Okay, it says gene banks scattered throughout the world that keeps collections of food crops safe. That is in
Oh
the
yeah,
event,
I've heard of that.
in the event that the global food supply is decontaminated and those other facilities fail, it's our only means of survival. It is, as the Seed Vault's website puts it, the final backup. Opened in 2008, and by opened I mean that's when the first seed provide for storage. This Salboard Global Seed Vault currently contains nearby 1 million staples, although its capability of storing up to 4.5 million varieties of samples and 2.5 billion seeds. They're sealed in 3 foil packets, as well as heat sealed in order to keep out moisture, which in other words, they have it like they pack it like for the people in the army that goes overseas and stuff, that they're out in the desert or whatever. They always have food on, but they're they're like in the packs. NASA actually, up in NASA, the space station, they have that.
I come off at 11 p.m.
Okay.
And it says in the core, keep the moisture out. and the facility location is ideal for its purpose. The permafrost can keep the seeds frozen even if the power fails, as is the case with many of the other locations on this list. You can take photos of the outside of the facility as long as you don't mind traveling to one of the northernmost points in the world, but you won't be getting inside anytime soon. Access is
Very
curtailed.
restricted.
Huh?
Very restricted.
Yeah. I read a comment that said Kate Middleton had a boyfriend and wanted a divorce, and William attacked her. She discovering a. Wait a minute. Oh, she did from a several concussions and Charles eye covering up. Oh, wow. And I haven't seen that report yet. I haven't heard any kind of report on
Neither.
that. I'll have to look into that more. Okay. Cartel. The seat vault isn't even regularly staffed. You can take a virtual tour here, though, if you're curious about what our last ditch survival plans look like. Wow.
Now you know they're not even gonna save like half the population.
No, you know what it's going to be end up used for? Everybody in government.
Oh yeah, all the rich people and
Yep.
important people, they're gonna go first.
Oh yeah, they're going to have them all say, screw us, screw us middle-aged people,
Yeah.
I pity our kids. Okay. I had to take a drink of water. Okay, Missouri and Mount Yamchu in Russia. There's another place. Dang. Located in Russia, federal subject currently known as the Republic of Bashkortostan, Missouri, is what's called a closed town, a secret military or research
Hi, Kim.
settlement. Hi, Kim. Okay. A secret military or research settlement that may or may not officially exist. Many of them aren't marked on the map in any way, and these who live in them aren't allowed to tell anyone outside the settlement where their places of residences, although they were considerably more common during the era of the Soviet Union. A number of closed towns still exist today. The Russian government has knowledge about 40 of them, and the Missouri is one of the most mysteries. Indeed, it's sometimes referred to as a Russia's Area 51. Although Missouri was found in 1979, it wasn't given a current name or even considered a town until 1995. Wow. It's not currently known what exactly goes on there either, although rumors have been circulating for some time that it plays host to a nuclear missile base, which that's a possibility. They could
Yeah.
be using part of that for it. Several military platoons and some kind of massive underground base, according to the 2010 census, there were about 17,000 people living there. Although it's anyone's guess if that figure is truthful. But that's not all odd about the section of the Ural Mountains, Missouri, is also quite near Mount and Yamyatru, which the Russian government has started to merely a mine, but which the U.S. government has long believed houses a complex not unlike the Cheney Mountain or the Raven Rock Mountain complex. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, we're doing good here. How are you doing, Kim? Okay,
There's
number
a
huh?
there's a secret town, and apparently they don't know what it's for, but this person like snuck in and they looked around, and apparently it's owned by the military. They think that maybe they run drills or something there, or maybe it was used for the soldiers staying over there or whatever. They're not sure.
Well, Centralia is supposed to be one of the secret towns, which it got exposed. The burn, because the fire's still burning underneath the town. And it's like I said, there's only 5 people that live there. That's all it is for residency. 5 people.
Yeah, well, it doesn't even have an area code anymore.
True. I mean, I pity those people.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is in Romania. Okay, to the west of Craiova-Napcoia, which ranks among Romania's most populous cities, lies the Hona Bayu Forest. Oh, that's like right outside of the cathedral. Like it's like almost from the cathedral to it, if I remember correctly, because I remember the priest was talking about that, or the deacon. It's like there's a cathedral and about like I guess 100-mile radius is that secret area that they're talking about here. Only about 3 squares kilometer. And it's easy to visit indeed. It's popular recreation spot with bike trails, archery ranges, paintball, and airsoft arenas. But some who visit, and in particular, those who visit an area. Wow, that writer screwed up. An area in the forest known as the clearing, reported experiencing unusual events while inside the confines of the dark sea of trees. Not for nothing do people refer to it as the creepiest forest in the world. That's one of the places where they say it's haunted. They say that, matter of fact, they're even saying that Bigfoot's supposed to be in that area.
They've been talking about Bigfoot for years.
I know, for decades.
Yeah.
Widespread interest in Halu Batu didn't actually critique until 1968, but when it did, it was for good reason. That was the year a military technician named Emil Barney, oh, I heard of him. Emil Barney claimed to have captured photograph evidence of a UFO in the clearing. As the Independent note in 2017, I remember that. I remember this story. What difficulties the story from other UFO claims is that Barnea had nothing to gain from reporting the sightings and everything to lose. The communist government equate a brief a brief and the paranormal with madness and state sabotage. And Barnea lost his job in a country which had no support for the sack. Oh wow, that's what happened to him. He's not a reporter anymore. But the photographs was just the beginning. Even today, commonly experienced ghost sightings, including floating orbs of light, disabled voices, and occasional apparitions. Unpleasant physical symptoms might strike you while inside the forest as well. Nausea, headaches, anxiety, or feeling that you're being watched, for example. Electric devices might fail. Additional and additional and photographs taken might turn you out to depict spiritual figures not presented at the time the shot was made. And of course, there are the stories of people who vanished into the forest, and when they emerged again years later, having no memory of where they had been for all the time. The forest is even rumored to have been named for a shepherd who
Yeah, that's one of the. There's a show based on that.
yeah. I forget what the show's called, but
It has the guy from Once Upon a Time.
yeah, who disappeared from it, although within 200 of his sheets one day. Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
That is crazy. I'm glad you're all doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself with minus 12 here
Oh
and
no, that's too
very
cool.
windy today. I just stayed in. Yeah, I would have too. Today it reached up to 59 degrees here, and right now we're sitting at 41.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're going to like this one. Number 8, Project Greek Island at the Greenboro, West Virginia.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of that one.
Yeah,
No.
that actually was just found recently here. It says with rooms starting around 318 per night, the Green Barrel Resort in White Specular Springs, West Virginia, is fancy. Tucked away in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, it features beautiful golf courses, a stunning spa, lots of shopping, a casino, and variety of dining options. It also has a bunker stock with supplies that was once intended to house Congress in the event of an emergency. Built between 1959 and 1962. Concurrently, it should be noted with the construction of a major addition to the hotel itself.
Man,
Project Greek
hmm?
I thought you were saying something.
Oh, I was, but I was trying not to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Don't they know that when you do an addition to a place that's quote unquote haunted, it stirs up more energy. It makes the spirits unrest.
Yeah, very uneased. And they
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to stop that. Project Greek Island, as it was called, housed more than 1,000 beds in a massive dormitory. Oh shit! It was another it was another like psych hospital almost. Shit.
You know
Each
how many? Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, you know how many plague hospitals got turned into psych wards?
oh, there's a lot. And
Oh,
to this day,
there's
I still believe that if somebody knows too much info, people disappear in one of these damn secret places.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that are still missing. They can't figure out where they are. Featured. Okay, let's see. Massatory. Each of which was assigned to a specific person for a full 3 decades. Oh shit. The facility also featured a kitchen, hospital, broadcast center, and several auditoriums. Wow.
Ooh, read the chat real quick.
Let's see. Oh, well, she messed that up herself. She lied to everybody, and the proof came out last night. Thank you, Betty.
Thank you, Betty.
Emmy brought that on herself.
Yeah, that shit's just crazy though.
I don't know what happened. It's like something clicked in her mind. I don't know what. I'm hoping she straightens out.
It could
Soon
be an
enough.
underlying thing.
I don't know. With her being with Center, who knows? Okay, let me see. Auditorium, everything. Congress would need to keep living and working if the unthinkable occurs. The walls of the bunker were 2 feet thick and made of reinforcement concrete. They were capable of withstanding a nuclear blast. It's closed with a bolt door for maximum safety and security. And for 30 years, no one except those on a need to know basis had any idea it was there. A Washington Post exposed published in 1992. Okay, wow, okay, yeah. That's what it was back. That's why the teachers were having a fit back then. Put an end to the Project Greek Island. It was um, decom- decommissioned after the paper's investigation was made public. But even though it's not, no, I mean, even though it's no longer used for its intent purpose, and indeed never was used for that purpose, it's still there now. And in fact, you can tour it. The Greenberg's 90-minute look at the place is priced at $39 for adults and $20 for kids between the ages of 10 and 18. Find out more. Click Gun has a link for you to click if you want to check it out. I gotta stop reading for a minute because my eyes are like bugging
Hi,
out.
Kelly.
Hi, Rev Kelly. How you doing tonight? Oh my! I hate that when your eyes go buggy. Ugh, ouch. Okay. We got number 9. The Bielefeld, Germany. The city of Bielefeld in the northwest of Germany has a population around 333,000, founded in the 13th century of BCE. It's old and cute, formerly a major line producer. It has within its bounds a number of historical sites, including Strasbourg Castle. Oh, and that's one haunted damn castle, too. There is like a demon that's up in the very top of the castle, and it goes from there and it goes down to the basement. And a lot of people got hurt.
Really?
That's good, Deb. A lot of people got hurt at this castle. At least that's what they would want you to think. Who they is remain to be seen. Some believe that the battlefield doesn't actually exist, that you can't visit it, let alone live in it, because it's not there. It's a smoke screen for something no one really knows what, although there are theories of course. But those who believe there's something more to the supposed city than at first appears refer to the whole situation by the most nefarious of names, the Battlefield Conspiracy. The limits test for whether someone is part of the conspiracy is a series of questions. Do you know anyone from the Battlefield? Have you ever been to Battlefield? And lastly, have you ever met anyone who has been to the same name? If the answer to all 3 questions is no, congratulations. The person is not part of the conspiracy. If answers to 1 or more of the question is yes, though it's recommended that you back away from that person. Back away slowly and calmly, but back away. Wow. I wonder if this is the one that Jesse Ventura was trying to do on his conspiracy theories, and he got shut down for it. I wonder if that's the place, because it is an urban legend. It's just an urban legend, of course. Battlefield does, in fact, exist, and you can, in fact, visit it. The legend started as a joke on Germany's Usenet in 1994, and in the intervening decades, it's taken on a life of its own. Angela Merkel even refers it at one point.
What?
Wow. Is everything okay?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I got mixed up for a second.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, this next one, you can actually look this place up, and there is a live camera that points inside this place. The Catacomb of Paris, France. It is actually a cave, and they have live video feeds from it, and you can actually see orbs and stuff. No doubt you're already familiar with the Persian catacomb, the massive massive centuries old ossuary is one of the French city's most notable places of history. I want to see that. That is on my bucket list. As well as one of the most irritating tourist attraction. But the section of the catacombs that's actually open to the public is just a tiny part of the complete system. A system which is so vast, people can very easily get lost in them and never be found. Some of these disappearances are fact, and sometimes they have happy endings. In 2017, for example, two teenagers spent 3 days wandering the pitch black labyrinth of bones before being located and rescued. Some of the disappearances might be tall tales, though, for example, rumors that video footage from the 90s show a man's final moments in the catacomb before he sprinted off into the darkness. And that was caught on live. Never to
Really?
be yeah, never to be seen again, have never been confirmed as true. Either way, though, what is true is the catacombs are 150 miles long, that there is no light down there, and that the many, many differences entrances to them scattered throughout Paris are sealed up for safety reasons almost as soon as they're found. This catacomb actually goes underneath the city, the tunnels throughout France. It's no joke because Ghost Adventures actually was able to go down through the one tunnel and got blocked, but the one tunnel actually led to the catacomb.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Them catacombs give me the creeps.
yeah. You never know. You never know. Some people do manage to sneak down into the portion that are technically off limits. They're called catapils, and sometimes they do things like hold seances and stuff like that. And there was an actual movie made, film called Festival Down There on Catastine.
People
But
actually
there, huh?
people actually get lost down there.
Yeah, you can. All right, Betty. No problem. Take your time, sweetie. But they're not supposed to be there. No one is no one but the dead at any rate. Oh, I wish we were. I never was on this island, but went past it. North Brother Island, New York.
Oh yeah.
One of the New
Wishbone
York.
knows a lot about that.
Yeah, that's been talked about through decades and decades and decades.
Yeah.
One of the New York's creepiest secrets is hiding right in plain sight, just off the coast of the Bronx. In fact, one of a pair of small islands, North Brother Island, was uninhabited until 1885, when Riverside Hospital moved there from its previous location on what now Roosevelt Island. Initially specializing in smallpox, the hospital later expanded to a wide variety of illnesses, typically those which required quarantining at the time. Um, Okay, they spell thyroid wrong. Thyroid Mary Militant or Millen, the first a systematic carrier of the typhoid fever, which they think that's coming back. Everybody's saying it's coming back.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's coming out of China. Identified in the United States, was quarantined at the Riverside for a total of almost 30 years between 1907 and her death from pneumonia in 1938. And you could actually find her gravesite too.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the same gravesite where the first woman that was labeled to get the women to vote. I forget what her name was. Emily or Amelia something. Oh, I can't think of her name. But she was the first female to actually be able to vote and everything, and got the women to be able to vote and work.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, it says Riverside Hospital closed not too long after that, leading to the islands playing host to a number of other facilities in the following decades, including veteran housing following the Second World War and rehabilitation and treatment centers for teens. The rehabilitation center was closed in the 60s due to allegations of staff corruption and patient abuse. However, and ever since then, the islands have been vacated, its existing buildings slowly in ruining as the years wear on. North Brother Island does, however, serve a purpose these days. It's a bird sanctuary with large herring population. Visits are only rarely granted and only if you have a really, really good reason for going there. But if you want to inquire about it, you can do so by contacting the New York City's Department of Parks and Recreation. And the next one is where they say Jesus is buried in. The Gare de Exang bunker in Paris, France. It's the other catacomb. It says the catacombs are the only forbidden secret hidden beneath Paris streets. They're also a 1,290 square foot bunker lurking underneath the catacomb. Railway stations in the 10th arrangement and only designed to be an air raid shelter for use in the Second World War. The bunker was only half built when France fell to Germany occupations. It was finished by Germany, and although we don't totally know what it was used for, which that I just said what it was used for. That was decades ago.
Okay, so
It,
there was a two in the window, it's back
it
up.
includes it includes a telephone exchange and a machinery room, among others. Here's the weird thing. According to Atlantis, it's impeccably maintained by the French Railroad Network, SNFC. Why? Who knows? But they're definitely doing the upkeep and even preserving it as it was during the war. It's not accessible to the public, but the next time you're at the station, look for a trapdoor on one of the platforms in the station. Know that when opened up, the trapdoor reveals a staircase, and known and now wait, and known that at the bottom of the staircase is the entrance to the bunker.
Oh damn, we have something like that here.
Yep,
Old
there's a
subways
couple.
that are shut off.
Yep, there's a couple of different ones there in Pennsylvania. You just
Yeah,
gotta look.
Spring
You gotta-
Garden is one of them.
Okay, this is interesting. Number 13, the Denver International Airport in Colorado. Universal acknowledged as one of the weirdest airports in the world. The Denver International Airport lies at the center of a surprising amount of conspiracy theories. First, there's the puzzle of its dedication capstone, featuring the symbol of the Mosaic Lodge and bearing the legend of a mysterious entity called the New World Airport Commission. It led many to believe that the airport is somehow involved in the New World Order conspiracy theory. Then there are the extremely bizarre Morals locations on level 5 of the Japson Terminal, which some think brother support the idea of possibility New World Order connection. Now I'm going to stop right there. What are they trying to do right now? The government bringing what?
Oil and all that.
Yeah, but they're also trying to change history to bring in the New World Order.
Yeah, true. Because there's certain things that you can't do no more. You can't teach no more.
Yeah, you
Kinda
can't
getting
teach history or
ridiculous.
nothing anymore.
It's getting
And I'm
ridiculous.
so glad my godson and my grandson both want to learn about the history. And they do. They sit down and look it up. I'm
I
so
like
proud of them.
history.
I'm so proud of them. Okay, let's see. Then, okay, wait a minute. Find the new war. It's also rumored that there's a network of underground tunnels or bunkers beneath the airport, which is true. Although to what end, no one knows. And then there's the freaky horse statue outside the airport, which anybody that lives in Colorado, please let us know if it's still there.
Yeah.
Statue outside the airport, which is officially titled Blue Mustang, but concretely referred to as a blue boo Lucifer due to its color and dynamic appearance. I kid you not, it's actually killed its creator while he was sculpting it. Wow. Like I said, weird. Obviously, the Denver International Airport isn't off limits to the public. It's the largest airport in North America by size and service, nearly 65 million passengers each year. And the odd stuff is likely all just a wacky condolences, but it still kind of makes you wonder what the heck is going on with the places, doesn't it? That is like, wow. I knew there was tunnels, but I didn't realize there was tunnels going underneath the airport.
There's
Wow.
tunnels everywhere.
Wow. I'm hoping well, the one auditor I follow, his name is Eric Brandt. Happy fuck the cops day guy. He actually is building a house on land. I wonder if they're gonna dig enough that he sees a tunnel. That would be cool if he does. If there is, because you can check it out. Okay, Hashmeria Island in Japan, which they use this island to, if I remember correctly, um from the sea shepherds. This island they used to kill the whales and dolphins. And I know that sea shepherds, are investigating and keeping them on a transparency of it. But here, let's read what this says. You might recognize the Hashmelia Island if you see pictures of it, also known as Battleship Island, due to its shape. It's been used as either location inspiration or an actual shooting location in a variety of major films, including the 2010 James Bond flick Skyfall and 2015 live action version of Titan, Attack on Titan. Like that one first island that we talked about, that Poveglia,
Yeah.
and North Brother Island, it has the kind of appeal that only a isolated location left to decay on its own has. It's equal parts terrifying and strangely beautiful. In the 1880s, the Humanica Island was a coal mining outfit. Originally, workers were buried in daily from Nakashi. Later on, through housing was built for workers and their families directly on the island itself. Its peak population was over 5,000. But after the coal began to run out in the 1970s, the island was quickly abandoned. It remained such ever since. Everything on it just left to rot. But that's not the full story. Either during the Second World War, it ran on forced labor from prisoners of war, mostly from Korea and China, with an estimate of 1,000 workers dying due to the harsh conditions to which they were subjected. Unlike the P1 and North Brothers Island, Hashime Island, which was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015, is open to tours. However, it's not in great shape, so if you book a tour, you do so at your own risk. Efforts are being made to preserve the island, but it's slow. Slow going, according to the National Geographic. For more information on it, how to book a tour, and it gives you it, so you need to click that, click on the thing. Here we go. This is the one I've been looking up, and it's very hard to look up. Number 15, Area 52. I've been looking and looking and trying to get information on that one for a long time. Okay, although there's a lot we still don't know about Area 51, we do at least know that it exists now. The government officially acknowledged it in 2013, but what Area but what Area 52? Does that exist? And if so, what the heck goes on there? If you do some digging, there are a couple of different sites and installation that might be referred as Area 52. One of them is the Tonopath Test Range, an installation located about 70 miles north of Area 51, which, as it's named, might suggest is generally used to test various weapons technology. The other is Dugway, a providing ground located in Utah. Both naturally are top secret, with access being heavily restricted. Neither one of them ever been confirmed to be Area 52. The existence of an Area 52 more broadly hasn't been confirmed either, but that's not stopping people from wondering about it. Wow. And that's it.
Well, I've heard Area 52 be referenced on a few shows.
Yeah. But I mean, they were trying to keep that one a secret. Basically, Area 52 is just like Area 51. But there's like what did I say? Area 53 still got to be found, 54, and they did find 56, but they don't write much on it.
That's curious.
Yeah, it's like sit here and, it's like doing a little bit of digging. But it is 10:04, everybody, and Forgotten Whispers is going to be going live. So make sure you guys head over to her stream if you have it. If not, let me know. I can, send you a link. Anything you got to say, Angie?
Be nice, be kind, but most of all, be you.
And we will see y'all next time. And I'm going to be playing our clip here.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.